Please, no comments.
You read the developer's point of view, I'd like to read my point of view as well.
You're wasting time.
Regarding Bimbo, I urge each board member to follow his or her conscience. Ask what is best for our community. Do you wish to follow those who say that you have no power? If that is so, why do the developers come here so often? Why is our councilman and his staff, or his staff, here often? This project would be just fine at a site well served by public transit. It is a project that even city planners find objectionable against Planning 101. It degrades our park, our wildlife refuge, our community, the LAR-UWR, that's the wildlife refuge. We go to the river to commune with nature, not to look at monuments to insatiable greed. We do not want it or need it. May I have 30 seconds? I don't recall.
Because I cut into your time, you can have
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Actually, I added 30 seconds while he was arguing.
Okay, well, before you continue, I want to ask if there are any other public comments that would like to be made, and then if there is extra time, I will allow you to speak again at the extra time. I mean, well, how long will you take, sir?
So we have finished by now.
To read the developer's point of view.
I'll give you 30 seconds. Please put 30 seconds.
I don't recall the gentleman promoting Bimbo ever identifying himself as an attorney. These negotiations have not been transparent. It is unethical and/or illegal for lawyers to negotiate with non-lawyers. Unless absolutely transparent, the developers know their right, we don't know ours. We have been taken advantage of. We need a lawyer. Only fools negotiate with lawyers or represent themselves.
Time's up.
15 seconds.
Thank you, Mr. Leland.
Thank you.
Public comment get written down? Is this part of the no?
Public comment doesn't get entirely written down. It just depends on our keeper, if it's asked. When we get that recording thing, you can plug it in and listen to it if you want. Go ahead, Mr. Montalvo.
Okay, first I want everybody to know, and the reason why you guys should really table it the next time, and you gotta do more research. After the California Supreme Court announced that they were going to now get the municipalities the power to now give them the authority to add 15% housing, I think even just with that, this motion, or even to vote on it today, is a disjustice to the public. You have to research whether they're going to add it on to the existing ones now to planning and how this affects you guys. The other part of it is that when you look at the Bimbo project, right now it doesn't have any affordable housing. And it's not really benefiting the community in a lot of ways. The benefits and the covenants, go to Echo Park and you'll see the covenants that were out there. The city accepted them, but it doesn't mean it's a legal binding contract. There's no one within city planning to do any type of enforcement unless someone from the public goes out and sues to have it done. That is rarely done. You can also find that under the city planning and development, developers have promised to put in infrastructure, and you'll find tons of documents in which they've never gone to do any of it, because there's no accountability. This is why the public has to take a stand and say this: we don't want the developments. You guys do represent the public. For those who say that they're just going to walk over us, we have no power but an advisory, that's a bunch of lies. I encourage everyone to look at the federal tax documents that they get for the low-income housing and see how much letters actually come from the public. And then without you guys endorsing it, they have no proof, they have no community input. They need it.